Well, the bucks seem to have lost their antlers. Most of them anyway. And I noticed a strange cat moved in here on Old Yellow. Another feral cat. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smoky. Another chapter of As the Ridge Turns here in East Tennessee. Now, we've had some bad storms, but nothing like they've had in Arkansas and West Tennessee. Please say a prayer for them. But it could have been a lot worse. But everything else seems to be doing okay, except for a few downed trees here. It seems to be going good. And the old pond, it seems awful peaceful, filled up pretty good. So let's just relax and let's see what our little friend has been up to last week. You never know what shows in front of these cameras, so let's get started. Well, you can see here up on the ridge, one of these cameras, the wind on it. I mean, some of them just laying the trees down, telling you. But it all calmed down. And the animals started moving around again. And there's that deer with the spotted white spots on it again. Rare deer. But it's around. I think it's a young buck. And there's old Yaller moving around. Coming through the ridge. And there's old Dirty Dan out on the trail. Wonder what he's up to. He's just foraging for something to eat. And the deer, they still love these new sprouts coming up. They feed on them all over. They got their choice. And I think it's Mommy and her two twins, the ones we seen last year fall. I think that's them. I hope we have some other good ponds this year. And there is a thrush. Sure looks like one. It's their time to come back. And there's old northern flicker woodpecker. Beautiful little bird. And the old squirrel still carrying them nuts and burying them. They're comical. The old ground squirrel, they're busy too. Coming in and going. This little herd of doe, you liable to see them anywhere around this ridge. They come and go, foraging. Nervous as a cat though. And at the rock, old Dirty Dan, he's just taking it easy. Why, he's got to change. Can't say to blame. That old ground squirrel, little old Chucky there, he's checking things out. And got another visitor, little squirrel, loves his perch. And back at the pond, it's a peaceful place after these storms, filled up nicely. The old turkey's down here scratching around. Didn't film no big gang of it, just a few of them this week. But they're around. And they enjoy this pond. And the little squirrels do too. With the little birds, they share it. But them squirrels kind of get pesky. One gets more than the other. The deer checking out the camera at the pond. They're nervous. You can see the antlers gone on that one. And there's the one with the spot. White legs. Easy to not identify that one, ain't it? There it is again. I'll have to name that one. Keep seeing it. And there's old Yeller up on the ridge there. Just before dark. Come dark, coons coming out of their den up there. But now I thought this was a coon. This is a cat. This is a newcomer. It's a cat. Moving in here, another feral cat. First time I've seen it. There it is, right there. It ain't no Yeller and it ain't Socks. Old Rocky, he's just moving on down the ridge. Just getting started. Long night ahead. And there's Socks moving through. Behind old Rocky. And there's old Yeller digging around there. But here's the old coyotes too moving around. They gotta watch out for them things. And the deer, they really watch out for these coyotes. I know they've been run to death by them. But they pick around all night long. And old Rocky, he forgot something. Gotta go back. That looks like Rocky too there. That old young one. And there's old Flat Top. What you up to, buddy? You see that little white streak on that tail? There's old Fred moving down the ridge. And there's old Silly Willie. He's out making his round. There's Flash moving up towards the hotel. And old Fred, don't know what he's up to. Probably following Rocky around. Old Rocky, he's making his rounds. What's new at the motel? Am I missing something? The old Willie, he just moving on. There's old Flat Top again. Didn't capture old Wishbone this week. Didn't capture him at all. And up on the ridge trail, them deer, how nervous they are. They must sense a coyote somewhere. They come and go on these ridges, day or night. And that's little Willie, or one of his friends, moving on through. There's old Rocky. We know where he's going. And the little old rabbits, they live hard. Everything in the world's after these little rabbits. Everything in the world. Now back at the pond, there's old Rocky moving in. And the whole family's coming in too. And yeah, they've got to check his camera out. What's new? I'm here. So let's mosey on. It's a buffet at the pond every night. Gourmet meals. Fred's following Rocky around. But that daylight, the sun coming up, them deer out foraging around again. Of course, they've been foraging all night long. A little herd just coming and going. But it's time for the little squirrels. After he tidies up a little bit, he's ready for business. Where'd I hide that nut yesterday? Somebody get it? Nope, it's still there. Foraging around. I thought I seen another nut here yesterday. Well, they work hard all day long. It don't matter what time of year it is. So, I hope you enjoy these little videos of just animals in the wild, whatever steps in front of the camera. So I want to thank y'all for watching. God bless every one of you, and I'll see you next time.